Hey, everybody. Oh. I'm sitting here waiting for Dr. Black to pop up. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go without him. And as I pressed go live, this popped up.
Why?
Hey. How are you?
Yeah, good, man.
You know what? I hate you. That's much better. Hey. Good morning.
It's like I've got a really dark beard at the bottom.
You are very dark at the bottom. I've got expensive lighting setups now to try and create ambience. I just got one of those portable work lights, and I've just got it hanging up on the roof.
Yeah. Thank you. Mate.
Crikey, so formalities first. Who have we got here? Fish Room, how are you? Punchy, Chewy. Hey, Chewy, I can't wait to see this. Have you seen? I sent you a link. Chewy's doing a Merry Christmas Down Under special. It's premiering tomorrow at midnight for us, I think. Dr. Black, Dan Slee, how are? Try not to super my fingers, okay. Zen Ginger, well, hello, you fine fish nerds. Cody Sun, Fish Kid Jake, welcome. Rockford Fish Keeping. Sandra Bennett, hello. Griffin Fish Room, now friends on Facebook. Cool. Hello, everyone. We, if anyone was watching last week, we said we probably weren't going to go live this week, but a few things changed around the weekend and found ourselves with a bit of extra time. So we thought we'd spend it with you guys and hang out. I'm pretty excited today as well because we'll be having a chat for an hour, and then after us, King and Queen are on for an hour. And I heard a rumor that the one and only Candy is actually going to be on a stream with KG Tropical.
Wow.
No, which is pretty cool. Daniel Keeping Fish, good evening.
G'day, Dan.
Whatever
Double
time
Dan.
it is over there.
We've got Double Dan in the house. Oh, my God.
Oh, no, I need to turn you up. I can't hear you too well. Thanks, Jake. For those that haven't known, because I've been spamming it everywhere, we finally hit 1,000 subscribers, which is incredible. I'm going to release a video. The plan was to release it today, but now I'm starting to think everyone's going to be chock-a-block for the next few hours and then go to bed. So maybe I don't know, I'll suss it out. I've almost finished editing. It only goes for like a minute, but I just wanted to say Merry Christmas and thank you to everyone. Now I don't have to release it because I just did it then.
Done.
So what's news, Dr. Black? Where are you?
I'm at Sarah's house.
Oh.
How's my audio now? Because I got no idea where the microphone is on this thing.
No, you're good.
Right, that is good.
I'm hoping that Santa gets me a microphone because I don't like the way the audio is when we do these streams. I can see someone in the background. Not stopping long. Got my mum up from London visiting, but wanted to stop in for a few minutes. That's awesome.
Say hi to your mum for us, Dan.
That's it. Took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah. So what's news? What have you been doing all week?
We did some markets yesterday. Stinking hot day in a shed. Not the greatest location, but thankfully we were in a shed and not like a lot of the other people at the markets out in the sunshine and the extreme heat.
Yeah,
so we were tucked under a nice big fan and had a breeze blowing through at least, so it wasn't as bad as the outdoors. But still, a very, very hot day.
It's what was it? It was 44 degrees on Friday here. So for those of you, I'm down the bottom where it doesn't get as hot as where Blackie and Thirsty live, but when it gets hot, it doesn't half-ass. So 44 degrees, which is pretty insane. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. It's probably like 110 or something like that, maybe.
Up there around the 110 mark.
Yeah. And then because it's Melbourne and it's what it does. It was 23 the next day, and it rained that night. And
Nice
now
trade
today,
off.
I think it's 23. We're actually going to the beach after this. My mother-in-law has a caravan in a park down near the beach, so we're going down and hopefully can get a little swim in because I love swimming in the ocean because it's so good for you. And yeah, my son's going to love that. Sir Prawn a lot. Hello.
G'day, Sir Prawn a lot.
Now you were this week you were on so many live streams.
Me?
You did your own, and then you were with Alien Aquatics, and then you were with Fisher and Fever. Now you're with me.
Oh, you know, sometimes you got to spread yourself a little thin, isn't it? Plus that Fish Room Fever one, that was another one that went for like 6 hours. So I think almost everyone in the fish tubing community had a bit of a turn on there.
Yes. Oh, Candy's in the house. We just mentioned that we're all going to be sticking around to try and hang out with you at KG Tropicals. Is that correct? You are being interviewed on there, or are you just hanging out with KG?
Yeah, I do, Candy. You know it.
He gets
They
it.
always wrote a song about me.
That Fish Room Fever was awesome. I've never been on any of his streams, and you were on there for a bit, and I was doing a few things, and he was still going when I'd finished, and I'm like, stuff, I'm going to jump up. It was good to talk to him and Chris from Multi Tank Addiction. Just while I say that, there we go. Yes, I will be on KG Tropical stream tonight. Awesome. 113 minutes until Candy. The countdown is real. I was setting up before, and I gave this a little bit of a clean up. Everyone that has multiple tanks, do you have a tank that you...
I forgot that I put it there. Just make sure you turn it on.
The right word. But a tank that you overlook.
Turned on. But then you should just be able to roll it down.
I'll mute him for a second. No, there we go.
Sorry about
No,
that.
you're right. You have multiple tanks. Have you got
No.
a tank that you don't look after properly all the time? And that goes to everybody there, because this is my Lake Malawi electric yellow lab tank. There's 3 yellow labs, and there's a cuckoo cat in here. But sort of because there's no plants in there, and if I turn the lights on, then I just grow heaps of algae. So I kind of never turn the lights on, and I just leave them and let it be. And also, they kind of frustrate me because they're so skittish. Every time I come near them, they just all hide. They've all got their own particular spots. The only one I can ever see is one that hides behind the sponge filter. But yeah,
Which
so
guy
I'm
does
just
that?
wondering, am I a bad fish keeper, or does everyone have a tank they sort of neglect?
Which fish are you talking about?
I'm saying that I neglect this tank, the yellow lab tank,
Yeah, right.
because I feel like I'm supposed to. Who's got the cool shirt, Candy? Have you got something on your shirt, dude? Wow. What's that?
It's one of Scungy's pictures.
That's cool. So where's the t-shirt from? Is that from Redbubble?
It is indeed.
You happy with the quality of it?
Well, the shirt itself is good. This one has a minor printing flaw. Where is it? I've got to find the camera first. Here, there's like this little missing stripe.
Okay.
Mainly just sort of, it's like a tiny little black line through it. But apart from that, the quality's awesome.
That's very cool. Let me just have a look and see if I can find. Every time I look for Scungy's Redbubble site, I can't find it.
Candy's just popped it up.
Oh, there you go. Every time I need to look for it, Candy puts it up.
It is a weird one. The link's really odd. Like there's a couple of different ways to get there, and yeah, I think if you don't type it right, it doesn't get you there.
Yeah. Monica Lynn, hello, welcome.
G'day, Mon.
Lumpy dog. I
Hello,
don't keep
Lumpy
shy
dog.
of skinny fish for that very reason. I want fish that are excited to see me and eat. Just my 2 cents. Tends to rotate always the tank, I think. Oh, that just moved. I better get in there, but not always the same one. That's fair enough. That's good. I thought no one was actually going to answer me. So thank you. Tater Slade. He's got Pam's calendar. Awesome.
Nice
I
one.
don't know if it's neglect. I still keep up with the water changes, but all the other maintenance like algae and removal simply doesn't happen much anymore. Is that in a specific tank? You're talking about Zen Ginger or? Because that's the thing. I mean, I put the light on this tank. I've only got it on blue just for dramatic effect for the stream. But I've always put the light on there because I'm trying to grow the Elodia out. I probably want to add a little bit more Elodia. They are messy fish, goldfish and plecos. Wow. Very messy fish. Another reason that you should have them in a larger tank as well, I would say. But yeah, all the others. And once you get a tank to sort of being self-maintainable, like then you just sort of just leave it and sit it there. Sailfin, thank you. So what's in store for the rest of the day, Dr. Black?
Well, I'll do a bit of this. It's like it's not super hot right now, but it's quite muggy. So I did jump in the pool this morning to sort of slap myself into consciousness. But I'll probably go back in there, and then I'll head back home this afternoon at some stage. And and then I've got to probably take my mum to the big town tomorrow to do some final Christmas shopping that she needs to get done. So, you know, standard, boring, Christmassy kind of stuff. Stingray Steve has made it in.
Yes, Stingray, how are you? Did I say hey to Sailfin? If I did. And thank you, everyone, saying congratulations. Appreciate it. Joseph, good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is for you. Dr. Black, I've been trying to just focus on one water change a day when I'm tired from working so much. A water change a day? What are you doing?
Is that like as in on only one of your tanks or changing?
Oh, yeah, that might. I do them all on the same day. Is that weird?
I think it's good to have a system like that where you can get through them all in one go. Keeps it consistent. You know where you're at then as well.
I think so, yeah. I kind of enjoy it too because you just get into one task and you just go from tank to tank to tank, and then you feel calm afterwards.
A little bit therapeutic, yeah.
It is, and it's funny as well that the whole fish fan's really good with water changes too. Like I love to just chuck someone on. Generally, I don't know. It always seems to be JH when you're doing a stream. If you do one on a weekend or something, just everyone having a chat, just pop it on in the background and go and look after your fish. Oh,
yeah, sitting around chatting with your mates while you're doing your jobs, isn't it?
That's it. Duncan the drunken discus fish. Hello.
Been
talking to Duncan for like ever, and the other day it came up, said Duncan subscribed to your channel. I'm like, oh, really? Is that how it is? Big City Betters, Fish Tropic. How are you guys?
Fish Tropic.
There you go.
Amber.
Amber's doing exactly what we were just talking about. Joe, never fear. Joe is here. Joe, we play in like 2 hours. Why is the NFL on today for you guys? Oh, Fish Kid Jake, what did you buy? I forgot I can do this stuff, can't I? Make it a little bit more interesting.
G'day, Joe Munoz.
Sure.
How are you, mate? Good to see you. No, I've got to stop drinking that. There's a bug floating in it.
Where else but Queensland? Oh, you're not in Queensland. I keep thinking you're in Queensland. Amateur aquatics. Now, I just want to try and bring this up on YouTube because I haven't checked that. What are you drinking, Doctor? That's not a turkey soda, is it?
No, still a little bit too early for that. Just coffee and bugs. Sometimes if they don't get sensed by my palate or my tongue, I have no problem putting them down. But I tried to empty the last of my cup into my mouth before, and yes, there was quite a large lump in there somewhere, so I had to put it back in the cup, and then I keep forgetting and pick it up and have a sip. I'm not a big fan.
Go and make another one, maybe.
No, if I have another one, that'll be 3 for the day, and I'll be like, and my heart will be, and I won't go to sleep tonight. 2's like my max, and even having a second one at 10:15, you know, that's risking it. That's risking a late night.
You always have a late night, don't you?
Not all the time. I'm getting too old.
Jake got a gourami. It's funny you say that. What sort of gourami was it, Jake? And powder blue. You're like, he's a step ahead of me when I'm going to ask. I was thinking about how I used to have gouramis back, like 13, 14 years ago. I had them in a community tank. And I've got a craving to try and maybe put some in the tank out in the lounge room. But still got to figure out what. I don't think that'd go well with the angelfish, would they?
Oh, my son's got gouramis in his angel tank, but it is a 6-foot tank. So, but there's certain gouramis like your powder blues and your normal gouramis are okay. It's your they 3-spot gouramis, I think, are the ones that are supposed to be a little bit nasty.
Okay.
A bit more bitey than the others. Are they 3-spot or 5-spot? I can't remember. I don't keep them. Oh, that's the fireplace behind me, Monica, and the Christmas stick.
I can't see around it.
Over this shoulder. Nestled in there, in the nook, the stone nook.
Oh, did we lose Pam?
Piano, guitars, ukuleles, more guitars.
Dan, enjoy your Christmas. I'm assuming that's why your mum's up. And thank you for stopping by. It must be crazy hours over in Europe land.
Be very
2
early
spots
morning
plus
today.
the I equals 3-spot. Yes, they get aggressive. What is the, I don't know, I can't remember what they're called, but they've got the 2 long thingies. And that's what I was always worried about with like an angelfish. I thought if there is any sort of argy-bargy that the gourami would come off second best.
My one of my son's ones is this reasonably large white one, and it's I think, what was your technical term? Long dangly things.
Yeah.
Are super long, and one is a little bit longer than the other, so I'm guessing that maybe someone has nibbled the end off, or potentially they grow at a different rate. But yeah, they never seem to look too short or damaged. They, in fact, look massively long.
Natural habits. I'm trying to find out so that we can learn. If anyone in the chat knows what they're called and what they're used for.
Amber's speculating that they're called ventral fins. I just thought they were modified pectoral fins.
What are you saying, vectral or pin?
Ventral, says Amber, Big City Betters. But I thought the long doodads on gouramis were just modified pectoral fins. But hang on, no, they still have swimmy ones up there. I think
Ventral fins. I don't know what I haven't heard of them before, so that's why.
I thought ventral fins were the ones nearer to the cloaca or the vent, as it were.
Blue gourami fish have a pair of modified ventral fins that are used to obtain tactile information about surrounding objects. When exposed to a sequence of novel plastic objects, in shape and color, the blue gourami showed preferential use to the left fin during initial contact. So there's that lateralization of ventral fins. That's interesting, because that's what I thought. They were sort of like feelers, and I would have thought that they'd be. Here we go. I'm trying to find out what would happen if they're damaged.
They probably just taste different colours. The colours come in tasting a different hue. But yes, Amber, still correct. That's what they are, ventral fins. Thank you, Google, for confirming. And yes. Scott made it in.
Hey, Scott, how are you? Well, apparently if they break or are bitten off or anything, it could cause an infection, but they can grow back. Interesting. But that's where I think I'd like to keep them away from angelfish, I think, because my angelfish is a jerk. As soon as there's a new fish in the tank, he just, I don't know, he's like a dog. He just goes straight up to them and he's just like sort of harasses them, and then he'll leave them alone after a couple of days. So I can see. Sorry?
The toughening period. Toughen them up.
Yes.
See if they're worthy. That's what he's doing.
There you go. Duncan's just saying nothing happens. They just can't check out what they're exploring as well. Scott, congrats. Thank you. Appreciate it. I was just telling everyone before that you will be going live in 37 minutes, I think. And that, well, then the big show starts with Candy, and everyone's counting down the minutes. I've got Stream with Candy. All the 49ers are live on TV, which it's hard for me to watch the 49ers. So I'll be watching Candy and have the 49ers on in the background. It's not an anal fin, no, because it's at the front. It's like just under their mouth. Great, it's the worst. Okay, I don't know it. I'm missing things. Trying to do too much gourami research and talk to people and look at the
Cheers,
football. Candy, you don't want us there. Can I do a review of the stream afterwards? No, I'm looking forward, and don't be nervous. Everyone appreciates how much hard work you do for the community, so that's why everyone's excited. They're just like, sweet, we get to see Candy, talk to Candy, ask her questions, and yeah, it's all love. Mr. Zen, hello, Fishy Brett, Fishy Biz. Congrats, you mother effing. Nah, appreciate it, Fishy Biz. Thank you. I'm sure you'll be lurking throughout the afternoon at the other streams too. Sand Creek Aquatics, hello.
I think nobody can wait for Candy. Everyone's G'd up and super excited.
Candy, you want to just come up here now? Just no, it'd be good.
Steal some thunder.
Do a review. Well, Dr. Black could do a review. I feel bad, but I really feel like I need to get rid of these yellow labs.
If you're not, not enjoying the tank and they're not doing it for you, seems like a decent sized tank that you could probably benefit from having something that you're actually going to enjoy in there.
Yeah, I mean, they're super pretty. I love looking at them. It's just, being such a skittish fish. And maybe that's the problem is this is a, what would it be? Like it's around a 80, 90 litre tank. So it's probably as small as you would ever suggest to have anything like that in there. And that's why the yellow labs don't get too big. Maybe I've judged it incorrectly and it is too small for them. So they might benefit from something larger.
Have you tried moving your decor around in there?
I've got 2 rocks, so I've got a couple options.
Worth a shot, you know. No, Sir Prawnalot, I have not seen any of them so far, but I haven't. Can't say I've been on YouTube too much since I did the chuck that idea out there on the stream the other day. Apart from the other couple of streams that I've been seen in. How are you, Sand Creek Aquatics? Good to see you in.
I feel like doing this is going to be less caves.
Well, you know, less places to hide. That might force them to be out in the open. Outstanding suggestion, Scott, from King and Queen Cichlids suggests that everyone smashes that like button, or words to that effect.
Thank you, guys. There we go. There's everyone's alive and healthy, and this rock is super heavy. I had to saw the lid off the tank to get this rock in because the lid, like it's glued to the tank.
Oh, wow.
I don't even know if I can roll it over. But now the fish are trying to hide under it. Okay. Go away, guys.
It's a scary moment always, isn't it? When the rocks are massive and heavy. Topple into the glass. See you later, tank.
Make for a fun stream.
Hydroponic Auto Flowers, how are you today?
No, wait, dude. All right, well, I moved 1 rock from like here to here, and then that one I kind of turned a little.
No, it's much better. It might just confuse them enough.
It's funny though. I mean, you can see like the brown algae, sort of growing on the rock, or the other spots that have been exposed. But yeah, maybe we'll have a look at that. Otherwise, I was thinking if I did give them up, I would try some shell dwellers. And yeah, it's Texas Holy Rock. It's super heavy. There's one of the guys, a lot bigger. He's so cool. He just pops his head out of the holes every now and then, but you don't get to see him fully. Let's see if this works.
In response to Monica's question about asking about what kind of gouramis do we want to keep, I don't want to keep any. I'm not really a fan of the gouramis. I can vicariously enjoy the gouramis in my son's big tank at his house. G'day, Blake. How are you, mate? Good to see you in.
Made it easier for him to bloody hide, I reckon. I had the same ones as Fish Kid Jack, the powdered blue gouramis all those years ago. I'd probably look at that. Oh, I don't know. I like the honey gouramis. I like chocolate gouramis. I like sparkling gouramis. The sparkling gouramis are the croaking ones, aren't they? They make some weird noise. And they get like this big. They're tiny. Be good tank mate for the pygmy cories.
I don't think I've seen them. I didn't know there were gouramis that stayed that small.
Yeah, they're called sparkling gouramis. Blake's Aquatics, how are you? Sorry, I missed a whole bunch of stuff while I was playing with my tank. What is the coldest it gets in my area? It gets to probably -1 or 2 at night time in winter. but it's summer here. And I was just saying before, it was 44 degrees on Friday here, and that's insane. And I think it's going to be 40 next weekend as well. Liquish Garami. And maybe we need to get Amber up because she's answering all the questions.
Got all the info today. And Crystal, welcome in.
Crystal, how are you? Licorice gourami is one of the smallest and most beautifully coloured labyrinth fish. Okay. Oh, Rachel O'Leary's got a video on it from a couple of years ago. And Rachel's probably just as good a source as anywhere to find out information about a fish. And yeah, chocolate gourami stay small. They are pretty cool though. Yeah, -1. But remember, we're Celsius, so I don't know what that means in Fahrenheit. What's freezing temperature in Fahrenheit?
That's a good question.
We're coming up with lots of questions we don't know answers to today. Fahrenheit to Celsius.
Someone's got to answer them, Amber, when I don't know them. It's good to have backup. I'm normally the know-it-all.
All right, so 44 degrees on Friday was 111.2 Fahrenheit. That's how hot it was 2 days ago. And then -1 or equals -1 is 30 degrees Fahrenheit. I thought it was around 30. There you go. Why do I even Google? You guys just tell me anyway.
That's crazy, man. Someone was saying the other day or the other night on a stream that it was -20 outside, and that was in the States. So -20 Fahrenheit must be ridiculous, minus Celsius as is.
Yeah. It doesn't snow where I live. Like sometimes you might get a little bit of snow once a year. So it doesn't get super cold, but I live in a valley, so it gets cold during winter, a bit colder than everywhere else, and then it gets a bit warmer in summer. Just quickly, I don't know if all of you guys have met Fish Kid Jake. If you haven't, go and check out his channel. I found Jake's channel a few weeks ago, and his goal was to get to 100 by the end of the year. And I think we got him. Dr. Black is the number 100 subscriber, and got him there within a week or something, I think, which was really cool.
We'll always have 100, Jake. We'll always have the 100.
Crystal, you sent me a Christmas card. Thank you. I appreciate it. I want to set up like a PO box because they were doing that Fishmas card thing, and yeah, I know that there was that idea of sending your address out to everybody, and I'm like, oh, I still like everybody, but I don't know. So I'll have to look into that.
You definitely don't want me to have your address. I think the secret's out there.
No, I'm like, I've got your address, but you don't have mine, so that's good.
I welcome the stalkers because I have firearms.
Ooh. Very diplomatic. Candy's just chucked Fish Kid Jake's link up as well. So yeah, definitely check it out. And another one, Blake's Aquatics, who's new on the scene, but well, I don't know how new Blake's channel is, but another Australian fish keeper from Victoria, where I live. We've been able to catch up and have a chat with.
We got him over the 100 subs on my stream the other day.
There you go. Look at it. Just milestones just falling over everywhere because we're all supporting each other. Punchy's like, I have your address too late. I know. That's why I always look for your live streams on Wednesday nights, because then I know you're still at home and you're not on your way here. Awesome, Joseph. Thank you. Well, have you got any videos planned before New Year's, or is that it? Other than you got your live stream on. Oh, hang on, Wednesday's Christmas Day. What's going on there?
Yeah, well, I won't be at home on Christmas Day. I have designated driver duties, so I doubt I'll be streaming. I Plus, Christmas Eve in American time when I'd normally be streaming. So potentially it'd be a waste of time anyway.
Dansley, she missed this last week's stream. So don't be afraid. She could be on her way. You're right. I'm going to close the garage. KG Tropicals, hello. You can listen to these accents all day.
Oh, well, KG should get in on the what was it called? The hashtag Blaccent challenge issued the other day on the live stream, releasing a 1.5 to 2 minute video in your best Australian accent.
I'm just imagining a lot of American Steve Irwin impersonations.
Well, whatever it takes, it's still going to be awesome comedy for the interwebs.
Exactly. And we're just informing people that didn't know that you have a special guest on your stream a little bit later, John. So we're all looking forward to it. Select Pet, how are you doing? Sorry. So we're talking about your stream on Wednesdays. So if you're not doing one, then will you do one between now and Christmas, or?
Probably not either. I think I've got I may have way too much stuff going on. Plus, I imagine every fish tuber and his dog's probably going to try and do little streams here and there prior to Christmas to get them out the way. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. If I get the urge, I might succumb to my own peer pressure and put something up. But
well, that's the other thing, because New Year's Day is a Wednesday as well. I imagine you're not going to be in the best of shape to do it the week after either, and then that's New Year's Eve for the Americans.
Well, also my birthday is the day before New Year's Eve.
Oh,
so
happy birthday!
Thanks.
Well, it doesn't look like we're going to do a stream till then, is it?
We might be waiting till the new year. Like I said, unless something spontaneous, completely spontaneous and unprovoked happens.
Well, we can see. I don't know. We're both available next Sunday. That's kind of in that space between Christmas and New Year's, whether we can still say hey to people. But I was talking with Scott from King and Queens this morning. So it looks like the first Saturday, which is the 4th of January, I think, we'll be doing our new stream in the new format at 7 o'clock. And King and Queens will be doing the week after, and that will start the alternate streaming weeks for us. So I've got a bit of work to do to figure out this OBS stuff. It's going to be a busy holidays. Well, in saying that as well, are you going away?
No, only on Christmas Day. I've got to drive my parents over to my niece's house, do the whole Christmas lunchy thing over there.
Yeah.
So
we're going to a restaurant for Christmas lunch.
Isn't there? Yeah, that seems to be a rising trend, isn't it?
I know. I remember when I was little, there's nothing open on Christmas Day, and then after a little while, because I was really bad eater when I was a kid. It was McDonald's or it was nothing for me, pretty much. And Christmas Day would roll around and they'd bring out all this beautiful food, and I'd be like, not eating it. And then Mum would be like, no, there's no McDonald's open. And I'm like, I know. And then one year we drove past, like, Mum, McDonald's is open. And then they started opening, the cinemas started opening after lunchtime. And now you can just go into a restaurant, which just seems weird. It used to be like
it's
a
not sacred anymore.
No. I don't know. Is that the same around the world? Do you guys, did everything just close on Christmas Day for you, or is a lot of it's just decide stuff at the stay open? Because I was always wondering, is it because like Melbourne's one of the most multicultural cities in the world, so there's so many cultures and religions and stuff all living in the same area that there's a lot of people that don't celebrate Christmas. So yeah, maybe it's just here, but I'm curious.
I would say it's becoming that way in a lot of places now. not the same weight attached to Christmas as what there used to be. Probably, thanks to multiculturalism and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, mate. I can tell you that there is a hell of a lot more weight on a little elf that sits on a shelf, because that wasn't a thing when I was little, and now we have an elf that gets up to all sorts of tricks every night, and I don't know how he remembers to do it every night. But just convinced that all the Americans next Sunday is some Aussie holiday and have a special celebration. But it is a special. No. Scott will be a granddad for the 5th time. Congratulations. Fishkid Jake says that all closes for people that just stay home. Christmas sucks by me. Most places are closed. Please hit the like if you haven't already. Thanks, Cody, son.
Thanks, Monica, for your birthday wishes. What have I got? It's 8 days, I think. What is today's date? 22nd?
It's the 22nd. Yeah, that's it. So you're the 30th.
Correct.
You're going to be 24 years old?
25 this year, 25.
Not bad.
And, Sir Prawn, I may hold you to that. We might have to double up if that day works better than any others.
What did he say? What did it?
Just offering, if I'm around when he goes live, because he does, live streams. It's pretty cool, fun live streams as well. So we might have to double date it, Slad.
Recon 338, how are you?
G'day, Recon. Oh, look out. Different lightsaber.
Sorry, I spoke over.
Recon's changed his lightsaber logo to a different lightsaber logo. I like mixing it up. It's going to stay lightsabery.
It's got a bit of a theme, at least. That's good. Candy's birthday is on the 27th.
Oh, nice one.
Well, traditionally on the 27th, Candy, that's one of my favourite days of the year, because all my mates, we have the Boxing Day test. So there's always a cricket match that starts in Melbourne on Boxing Day, and it's super expensive and gets really packed. So we always go on the 27th. We go on the next day, and usually have a little bit to drink and feel a little bit dehydrated in the mornings afterwards.
If you spend the money to get there, you might as well waste more money on mid-strength beers all day long.
Well, actually, to be completely honest, we've stopped going to the cricket and we just start going. Because we went, I don't know, it was maybe 3 years ago we went, and it started at 10, and we're like, all right, can't start, I'm not going to have a beer until this afternoon. And we watched like 2 overs of the most boring cricket ever. And then someone went, I'm getting a beer. I'm like, yeah, I'll get a beer. So we grabbed beers. And then it started raining. And we're like, stuff this, let's just go out. So we kind of haven't gone back since.
Yeah, I did the 3 days of the Boxing Day test when it was England.
Yep.
When was that? 3 years ago, I think. Did 2nd, 3rd, 4th day. I thought you'd already.
What was that?
No, I was about to go, and the old owner's brother came to do a pump from the ball. So I'm out in the paddock.
Right.
Talking water. And now he would die from overheating.
It's very hot out.
Hey, Sarah.
Josh says hi.
Hi.
And Ginger says hi. She did say hi earlier, but I forgot to pass that on to you. And yeah, happy birthday for your birthday too, Candy, when that happens.
Griffin's is the 26th as well. Well, cricket, Americans never understand when I talk about cricket. Cricket is like, yeah, it's a hard one to describe, isn't it? It's sort of like baseball, but not at all. I don't know. Blackie, have you muted yourself? Oh, we missed a joke. Saying Blake, best of the 3 movies. I was trying to get my son to watch episode 1 this morning, and he's like, "No, I'm not doing it." He was all up for watching the whole series and understanding Star Wars, and then as soon as we started it, he's like, "Nah, it's creepy. I'm not watching it."
So everyone good?
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's all right. You started laughing, and I was like, "What did we miss?"
A few things, but it's okay now.
Oh, actually, I wanted to try one other thing while I was on here. So you reckon that if I join the stream with my phone and just mute my phone, it won't go haywire?
Yeah, well, you got to mute your microphone and turn the volume down on your telephone as well.
All right. Am I streaming SpongeBob SquarePants? Let's have a look.
Why wouldn't you be? G'day, GR.
Because my son is, I think he's Jesse. How are you?
G'day, Jesse. Missing all these people coming in. Slack.
I'll be 1 second. I'm just going to go check if I'm streaming. I'll leave them, everyone, in your capable hands.
What did I miss? Righto. Oh, the Star Wars movies, great. Yeah, you can't miss them. I was supposed to go with my son tomorrow at some stage to go and watch this new one, because it's a bit of a tradition of ours that when a new one comes out, we go and watch it. But I might have to wait till after Christmas now. He's already gone and seen it with a mate of his, so we'll we'll potentially defer that, since he won't need to rush out and see it again straight away. The full moon, I thought it was the new moon phase, Monica. It was close to the full moon. And potentially you might be the only one that noticed it, thank goodness. I got a very cheeky grin from the individual in question, which leads me to believe that he potentially deliberately put his buttocks on the camera. Robbie Rob. Did I just see Rob? I did see Rob 93. Yes, 3-con Jar Jar was a bit of a joke, but you know, you sit through it, you put up with it. There's been a few things that, you know, incur the wrath of the fans over the years, but ultimately it's still all Star Wars. We loves it. Well, some of us do. Who else did I miss? Just Robbie Rob. Thanks for popping in, Rob. Good to see your face in. Well, you know, those letters that you type in. Very, very good to see. How long have we got? We've got 11 minutes before the King and Queen stream. And then that, of course, means we've got an hour and 11 minutes until Candy Overalls will probably generate a few extra subscribers for KG Tropicals. Because as we all know, Candy Overalls is one of the most popular people on the YouTubes. She should be able to get that little channel, KG, some extra subs. And I'm sure John and Lisa will appreciate a few extra subs on their list. Always good to get famous people on your live streams, isn't it? There is the potential that YouTube will need to install a few extra servers to cope with the demand of people watching this stream today. G'day, Bob Kaler. How are you, mate? Oh, I had a I thought I had a question for Bob, but it's gone. It's gone. He wasn't here earlier. So I won't ask you a question, Bob, because I can't remember what it was. Oh, there we go. You got it worked out then.
Yeah, it sort of works. There's some algae I need to clean up that I can just see.
Well, what's your filtration in there? Just a little internal dude, is it?
How do I change that around and then go? That is, yeah, that's just a pump basically.
You could maybe point your outlet, try and get a little elbow or something to direct the flow down across your bacopa.
Oh, which way? Sorry.
Like the outlet from the little pump down across. Oh, you can't see where my mouse pointer is. I'm dragging my mouse pointer, showing it. But no one will actually see that. Yeah, wherever your outlet comes off your pump, you could direct the flow down across the, make it run across the algae a bit more rapid.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, you can't, really stop algae with a little bit of extra flow. It needs to totally smash it.
I reckon what I might need to do is probably just get a razor blade and then just put it on a stick or something,
Yeah.
and just get down the bottom because it grows a bit and you can clean it. But I'm conscious I don't want to touch anything near the bottom because I'm trying to get that bacopa to grow, and I'm worried that if I hit it too hard, that that aqua soil is it's cool stuff, but it's hard to hold down plants unless they're right in there or they've got their roots. And because I keep picking them and cutting them, yeah. Did I see some other people jump in?
You did.
Oh.
Bob Taylor jumped in. Larry D has jumped in. And
Fisher and Fever made 1,000. What?
No, he was making jokes.
I was going to say, I'm like, that was super quick. Bob is almost 1,000.
I think Fisher and Fever should hit the 1,000 by New Year's Eve.
Fisher and Fever. Rob93, hello, how are you? Sorry, trying to catch up. 38 until Bob for 1K. You can make it. If anyone hasn't got Bob in the chat, 38. That's not. It's so close. Definitely check out Bob's channel and see if we can get him there before the end of the year. And then Madfish Diva is just behind as well, I think. So she's closing in on the 1K too. Blake Howden, how are you?
G'day,
I get confused. Blake Howden and Blake's Aquatics have both popped up at the same time for me. So I'm like... But yeah, definitely check out Bob's channel if you haven't already. I'm looking forward to King and Queen and Candy on KG Tropicals next. So in saying all this, Blackie, what we're going to try and see if we can catch up on next weekend if we're both free.
Sounds like a plan. G'day, Alan S.
Sorry?
Alan S has popped in as well.
Alan, how are you? Chevy Fish. It's good numbers. If you haven't hit that like button, remember to before we close up. I don't know if you've seen Swisky's latest video. It's like the most epic unboxing intro I've ever seen in my life. If you haven't, check it out. Swisky's an amazing channel, and everything he does with his editing, and it just blows my mind. But I love it. At the end of his video, he's like, if you like the video, remember to hit the like button. If you didn't like it, remember to hit the thumbs down button twice. And and I was like, that's good. I like that. First timer, Alan, welcome. You keep fish, Alan? Have you got what sort of fish have you got, or are you aspiring to keep fish? Oh, I have a monkey. up in the window, just looking at me. He's actually above that fish tank. Hang on.
I heard with regard to the thumbs up and thumbs down button too. I heard that there's a lot of trolls out there, and what the trolls like to do is keep the likes at an odd number. So if you ever come in and see the likes at an odd number, please try and even it up.
Yeah, let's battle those trolls. Also, Candy, in that video of Swiski's, he said he was sending one of those new panda goldfish to you. Is that right? If so, that's pretty exciting. Yeah, the cows, Sand Creek. That's it.
Yeah, I did see a notification for it, but I have not watched it.
Soft water, little fish, 20 plus tanks, but just bigger. 20 plus tanks. Awesome, Alan. Well, when you're ready, chuck a video up and you're in the right place for people to check it out. Uh-oh.
Which was it, Alan S. that said East Coast of Australia or of America, Alan?
Yeah, sorry, I am just. Oh, I'm your second subscriber, Alan. There you go. So if you put up a video, I will see it. That's right, King and Queen on in 4 minutes. So we'll just go for 5 minutes longer. No. Eastad, hello. Long time no see. Now, as I was saying before, I'm going to release a video. Either it'll be today or tomorrow. Purely just to say thank you. Just a quick video and just a Merry Christmas. So definitely Merry Christmas. Everyone stay safe. Enjoy time with your families. And thank you for everyone that's subscribed to get to the 1K mark as well. But I will just put one video out that'll just sort of mark that and show that I really appreciate it. Alan is from Oz.
East Coast of Australia. He's probably my neighbour or something, and we just haven't met yet. It's only a small coast, the East Coast of Australia.
I'm on the South Coast.
G'day, Anthony. How are you? Timing's impeccable. We're just about to split, so Scott can take over.
Anthony, I still owe Anthony some stickers. I'll get to the post office soon. I promise. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Candy. Same to you. Busy work season. Yes, it is a crazy time of year.
Lol, Sir Prawnalot's still looking for those Adelaide fish tubers. He's going to be looking for a long time, I reckon.
I swear there was one other. I can't remember who it was. There was someone like about a year ago when we sort of all found each other. Or maybe I'm just thinking of Sir Prawnalot. Went shopping yesterday and put all the computer tablets in stores, etc., onto my YouTube channel. Good work, DRB. That's a good idea because all I need to try and do now is get some more watch time. So I might do that. I'll just start.
That's a great idea.
One of the local fish stores, they've got like a few monitors and stuff set up, and I've done a couple videos for them. And the original plan was that they were going to loop Aquamate in the shop, just in the background down low, not just for watch time, but for people all their customers to admire the amazing chat. No, just see that there's examples and there's online help out there to help educate people and try things. My son's being silly. All right. Well, do you need to say anything, Dr. Black?
Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Feliz Navidad. What's the other one? Oh, there's other ones. Happy Hanukkah, isn't it? I don't know. But anyway, look after yourselves. Stay safe. Drink heaps of water.
Everyone jump on over to King and Queens. We will see you there. And, have the best Christmas you've had. Make it better than every other one.
Thanks, everybody. See you over there.
See you guys. Thank you. Ah.